Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you all have a good Christmas coming up. I know it's still a couple days left till Christmas. Hope everybody's got their Christmas shopping done. And if you're traveling, safe travels. And if you're watching this on a replay and it's after Christmas, well, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a safe traveling season. And let's get on with the show, shall we? So, we're here once again on Skelton Farm. We are going to be talking about first off, let's talk a little bit about this map and what this map's all about. This map is a map by Mapper's Paradise, and it is a map to kind of bring awareness to cancer and cancer research. We are people streaming this map and putting up videos are kind of part of the promotion team about the map. The map will be published over at the Giants Mod Hub, and what's important about that is that all the proceeds that relate to the download of this map will go to the cancer charity, for which I've got the information up right now. So when it does show up in the Mod Hub, I encourage everybody to download it, and please give it a rating for which you feel it deserves. That way it can maximize the benefit for the charity. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and transition on into the game, and let's get started. So we are still in early spring. If you watched the previous live stream of our play here, we're doing 3-day seasons. This map, while it's not seasons prepared, as you can see, there are certain shrubs and bushes and whatnot that are, let's just say, full bloom, even though we are in early spring. We can still play with seasons if we want, and that's what we're going to do. So, off camera, I've done a little bit more work. We have pretty much plowed all of our fields, but the field in front of us, we've got a worker up there running course play, doing that plow job. You can see we've done a little Christmas decorating. Here we've got our Christmas tree outside, all lit up and ready to go. So we are going to, and we've already fertilized all of the fields that we've already plowed. So we're going to now kind of get started with our cultivation, see how much we can get cultivated before nighttime, and then we're going to skip night and hopefully get to seeding tomorrow, our game day tomorrow. Not really sure what we're going to put on these fields right yet, but we'll figure it out. Hey everybody in chat. Hey Henry, hey Craig, Michael, Jim. Michael, yes, this map will be coming to console. In fact, I saw a post over on Simulate's video where Mapper's Paradise mentioned that this would actually be coming to console first. So it sounds like console players are going to get the first hack at this before PC players will get it. So that's pretty cool. So look for it very, very soon. I had read that it had already been uploaded to the Mod Hub a couple days ago. So Giants is pretty much closed down for the holiday, so it probably won't come to us until 2018. But if it truly has already been uploaded to the Mod Hub, then it's quite possible that it's going to be out there on consoles within the first week or two of 2018, and that would be pretty cool. So that's all the information that I've heard and read. I don't have any official timetable from Mapper's Paradise or from Giants as to when the map should be out. I've just read in the FSUK forum post about the map that it was uploaded to the Mod Hub, and then I read on a comment done by Mapper's Paradise on a Simulate video about the map that it was going to come to console first. Go ahead and close these gates. That was what my thinking was, Michael. Michael made a comment saying that you'd think we'd all get it at the same time. I had kind of thought that it would be tried to be kind of a simultaneous release and everything, given that it was a a charity map and everything to get maybe the most kind of the most draw and publicity on the map and interest. But again, all I know is kind of, I don't know if you'd really call it hearsay. It's just it's stuff I definitely have not heard firsthand. I've just read either both in the forums or as a YouTube comment. Hey, Genetic J. Hey, Rockhound. I know that the concept of this series is more realistic-ish. So once I get a couple headlands in here, I'm going to fire up GPS and make my job a heck of a lot easier. Even though this tractor probably technically wouldn't have GPS, that's where the ish comes in. Genetic J and Rockhound, you're free to come into Discord chat and chat it up with me if you want, or you can just stay in YouTube chat, or you could do both. And I wanted to show you guys, and we're going to do that real quick while I'm thinking about it, since we're right across from the farm. There was an animation that I missed in my map video that I wanted to show you guys. So let's go ahead and let's run over there and show it to you guys now. It's down at the cow barn. Christmas tree. I'll show you guys down here at the cow barn what I missed. Can't believe I missed it either, because you see this cow here? The cow there? Well, there's a switch on this thing that I just did not see whatsoever. So watch what happens. Let's turn on the light first. The light's on in here? Yes, we do. Alright, let's flip this and watch what happens. Alright, so now we're milking our cow. So that was pretty funny. Can't believe I missed that one. You see when you hit the switch, the cow comes over, the little milker things come up, and there you go. Now we're milking our cattle. Alright. That's what I wanted to show you all. That's the only one that I know that I missed. Oh, Rockhound's been celebrating a little early. Alright, so once we get to around 8 o'clock, I'm going to skip night, and then we'll advance to tomorrow. Simply because nighttime does not make for good streaming. You really can't see much, I know that. Since our last stream, I've brought a few more mods in, like GPS and course play. Hey, cows go moo. So let me pull up the PDA for you. There's the PDA. It's a quaint, small map. Very nice. If you've not seen the map, I encourage you to go check out my the video I did of the. I did kind of a live stream of the map tour. So obviously when we went around and kind of checked out all of the map. Hey Farmer Ups, how are you doing? Merry Christmas to you. Alright. I think that should be enough headlands. Let's go ahead and cheat up GPS. And this will just make it a heck of a lot easier. I'll be able to pay attention more to chat and not so much on where I'm driving. Well, part of this video, part of this series is I decided to try the more realistic mod. And if you know anything about the more realistic mod, you know that you've got to customize your equipment to work with more realistic. And I didn't really want to go into all that bother. So all of the in-game equipment is already been converted by the mod. So I just decided that we would use kind of the equipment that came with the map and use more realistic. So plus these fields are minuscule compared to what we do on, let's say, UMRV or some of the other maps we've done. Like this field here is less than a hectare. I think the biggest field on the map is maybe 2.5 hectares in size. So we own, now when you start with the map, you only own field 16 down there, that triangle shaped field. We went ahead and purchased 20, field 20, field 1, and field 3. So we own 4 fields. And then right beside field 16 is kind of a grass area. You could say we own that since it doesn't appear that anybody else does. And kind of once we get done our planting, and we're into summer, we're going to go on a nugget hunt because there are nuggets on the map. Need kind of a infusion of cash if we're going to buy some cows or possibly anything else. That's good to hear. Cows go moo. So apparently the West Coast update made it a bit more optimized. Can't believe it's 7 p.m. and it's, well, it's early spring, but 7 p.m. and it's so dark already here on the map. There we go. So I hope everybody's ready for Christmas. We've got, as my kids just let me know, we have 2 days left till Christmas. If you're not ready, then I gotta wonder, why the heck are you watching this and not out there getting ready? You can see that this You see how this tractor is affected by the more realistic mod, especially when I'm on this side of the field and I'm kind of swinging around downhill. The front wants to just float up and just come around on you. See if we can make that action work over here. See how that front just slides down? Watch again how this front just wants to slide down. Almost naturally just skips a lane. Or two. I don't know, what do I got on here? I don't know if I can't read the number. This GPS. I've got the HUD hidden, but it's GPS. Because I usually go in and I make the HUD a little smaller, but I didn't do that on this save game yet. We have all of it up. We just got a little bit left to do. Right, there we go. There's the GPS HUD. Just turn it off for now. Alright, so we got that field done. Oh, we forgot we shut our gate. Alright, like I said, we're doing 3-day seasons, so we really don't have much time to waste. I want to try to get as much work done as I can. Oh, no, that's going to take us up to field 2. Here we are. Here's field 20. I want to get as much work done as we can between now and when I fast forward night. So I wanted to tell you, earlier today we went and me and the family went and we watched that movie, The Star. That was a pretty fun movie. We have a new theater that opened up locally. Apparently they're only charging $3 a ticket. I'm not sure if it's a promo price because they literally just opened like last week, or if that's going to be their their normal ticket price, because at the ticket booth they had, you know how they have the glass that's painted glass. Well, on the ticket booth they had, you know, those glass panels or plexiglass panels, and it was you know, printed on there that it was a $3 ticket. Didn't really look temporary to me. I went in there kind of thinking that they were going to do maybe a promo, like you know, since we just opened, we're going to do $3 tickets until the end of the year or something. But the way it looks, might be $3 tickets all the time. That would be pretty awesome, I think. It's just a little in theater. It's just a little mall, you know, in the mall theater. But still, we went, and for $3, we're like, hey, we can actually afford to take the whole family to the movies. Oh, it's on Netflix already? It's pretty cool. I checked it on Google Play and said it was, you know, I had to pre-order it. Just about 20 more minutes and then we'll be able to fast forward the night. So that HUD is so big, I might as well get rid of it. Cut some headlands in. Make it a lot easier later on. Now the older kid wants to go watch The Murder on the Orient Express. Has anybody seen that? Is that any good? Looked like it was rated PG-13 and she's 13, so I figured it would probably be okay. Yeah, that's a Star Wars isn't overly short. I think it's oh, what was it? Was it 2 hours? It's not 2.5 hours. It was. We watched it the other day. Me and the older kid. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, is it 2.5? Okay. Somehow I had 2.5 in my head, but I didn't think it was that long. Alright. That should be enough headlands. And we got 5 minutes to 8 o'clock, so we will Get this guy lined up. Cut him off. Gonna run over here. Not leap over that. There you go. And let's do Alt N. We're gonna go to dawn. That way, we don't have to play in the night anymore. All right. This field has got a heck of an incline. That's why I'm going this way. I'm going across the hill. It does mean that he kind of misses some stuff due to the incline, but he's getting it done. Well, I'm doing a 3-day season there, Cows Go Moo, so anything faster than that is going to be near impossible on 3-day seasons. I'm doing 3-day seasons because I want to kind of get through the different get through the different stages and not just plow. What we got? Let's see what weather we got. We got rain today and tomorrow for the rest of spring. We got sun, rain, and cloudy for summer. And we got rain, sun, and cloudy for autumn. Oh, isn't that great? I'll zoom out so we can look across the way at this wonderful map. An absolutely beautiful map. Well, he's cultivating. Let's look at that. Let's wait until autumn. Even though this map's not quote seasons prepared, sure does look pretty with seasons. Yeah, usually I play a lot longer seasons. I'm just doing 3 days on this map. Mostly just to get through the year. Or get through the years. This is going to be pretty much just a live stream map. And I don't know how many hours I'm really going to end up being able to put into it. Oh, that was sweet. I do this enough on this hill, I'm going to figure out when I can brake in order to slide just where I want to. You watched that yesterday? That's right, I'm not upside down. Wonder if that Christmas tree light stays, or wonder if that Christmas tree stays on all day. Rockies. I guess we'll have to figure out what we're going to plant based on what we can plant with that planter that we have. Yeah, I did. I thought that was pretty funny. Alrighty, almost got 2 fields whacked out. Alright, let's head over here and get on field 16. I've only got 2 tractors, so otherwise I might try to fire up another one and get him fertilizing or something. So here we are on field 16. This one's a bit bigger. And this is the field that you get, that you start with. So you can do any time scale you want. All you need to do is go into the career save game .xml, and in there will be a setting called time scale. Just change it to 8 or 10. Well, this field I think's got a hole here that shouldn't be here. I mentioned it to the Mapper's Paradise folks because that hole just doesn't quite look right. I mean, it would look right if it was kind of like a sinkhole. That's what I'm doing over at Midtown. Is I've got it set to a custom 10x speed. Gonna work our way around the top of this field a little bit. Yeah, console players are kind of locked in to a lot of things. You know, to some degree, it can make the game much harder at console level. Hey Kyle, so now that we got daylight, I guess we can see how heavy this 650 kilograms the front weight. I don't know what that really equates out to in poundage. I mean, the weight looks pretty big for this size tractor. I don't know if we can get narrow tires on these tractors or not, so it's best if we try to get our fertilizing done before we get around too much growth on the fields. Well, I would think 1,400 pounds on the front should be more than enough to give a counterweight for the cultivator in the back. Hey Dr. Farm, how are you doing? So have y'all been watching other people do videos on this map? What do y'all think of the map itself? Is it something you're thinking about downloading and playing when it does come out? So that guy should be about ready to do the headlands here. It's not max settings, it's close. I would give you a shout out your name, but other than to spell it out, I have no idea how you would pronounce that. So I'll give you a good view once we have to, it's up there on top of that hill is a really great view. I'll give you when we need to run up and get seed here later. But you can see this tractor sliding down the hill. Whoa! I hit the brakes a long time before that thing started to slow down. It's got a little more to go over there. Should probably go collect our eggs. We probably have a good assortment of eggs at this point. When we get back over to the farm, we'll see how many eggs we've got in the coop. So some news for those of you that are following me on the Midtown videos. I saw where CCS 101 updated the full court press map, our video, with a comment that he was planning on uploading the map to FSUK last night so that it would enter into their official testing schedule. So if all goes well, Midtown should be out very soon. I do not know how long they typically take to do their testing, but nor do I know how delayed they may be as a result of the holidays. But you know, if all goes well, maybe next week. I don't know. Is anybody playing with the more realistic stuff? What we learned the other night was at the bottom there is a number, a percentage for wheel slip. Like right there, it was at 10.4, and then the other number is a fuel liters per hour setting. You see, we're cultivating. We're at 5% wheel slip. We start to climb this little incline, the wheel slip probably is going to go up a little bit. Get up there, up right there at 10%. All right, I guess you're enjoying it, Jason. Hey James, how you doing? Yeah, I think this map does look amazing. Even though, even though we've got some shrubs and some hedges and some trees that aren't changing with the seasons, it really doesn't matter to me. You know, I like how you can play it either way. Yeah, well, like this cultivator, it's a 3-point hitch, so all of the weight is on the tractor. You know, it's not a trailed implement. So when you pick it up, you know, you can see how the tractor bounces there. When it's down, there shouldn't be, you know, when it's down on the ground, there's not much weight on the front, but when you pick it up, there's definitely a lot of weight on the front. Yeah, if you've got fields with a hill, obviously a hill is going to affect, is going to require more horsepower to deal with. That's why I'm a little concerned about the guy over there plowing. You know, I've got the course set up to, I think it's 3 headlands, and that was put in just so that he could, he wouldn't be driving straight into the hedge and getting stuck all the time. You know, when he starts trying to make that uphill climb, he might not be able to. I just downloaded this one yesterday of MR. I don't know which one it is. I don't know what the version number is, but I downloaded it yesterday. He's going to be making his uphill climbs here soon over there. I really like that service station. It's grimy and dirty and just really wonderful looking. Great cracks on the concrete there. Yeah, I haven't played on that map, Cows Go Moo, but one thing that really worries me is when maps are super hyped. It really worries me that that they won't live up to the hype, or the the excitement or the anticipation ends up being greater than the delivery of the map. And I think a great example of that is Rattlesnake Valley. That map had a whole ton of not really hype around it, but just so much anticipation. There was so little out there about the map, so what little bit there was, you know, super gobbled up, super really absorbed. And then, you know, it really felt to me like when the map actually came out, it was like, oh, this is it? It's not more than this? You know, to the point where you put it so high up on the expectations list that it almost has no chance of actually performing. Alright, well, once we're done this, we will have all of our fields cultivated. See, he's barely moving going up that hill. Once we finish here, we're going to go and help him out. We'll probably try to plow downhill on all sides. Alright. Let's go help our plower out. Now let's try not to roll this thing. And while we're over here, we'll see if this Christmas tree is still lit up. You're definitely not bringing the big M through here. Yeah, she's still lit up. Alright. Now the plow's got over the hump. I'm gonna leave this guy up here. And we'll ride along with our plow and help him out. Okay, I just threw it in today. Thought it'd be fun since it's almost Christmas. Kind of decorate the farm up a little bit. See this guy really struggling to get up this hill. Major wheel spin. We're at 30, 50%, 60, look at that. 82% wheel spin. Man, it just makes you want to push it and help him go. Go, 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 go. Alright. What we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go up here and flip around. We're gonna plow down the hill. No way we're gonna plow up that hill. I really don't like these plows. Does it really help, Chris? I mean, in game that you got four-wheel drive all the time. Alright, we'll go up here, we'll plow this down. We're not going to get all these little sections that it skipped. I just want to get the big chunks. I saw over at PCSG someone had posted something about a Coloss Lego kit. Seemed that it was pretty expensive. That would be a cuckoo bird. That'd be in the map, not a clock on this end. He's up there in a tree, up there in the corner of the field. Alright, we won't be too long here. I'm gonna get this chunk. Get that pass up there and get that little chunk up there. Get the pass on that side of the field. We'll get our cultivator running. Then we'll try to shoot fertilizer on the fields again, because I think the 1.5.3.1 update fixed the whole problem where you couldn't fertilize a cultivated field. So I had some fertilized fields on Midtown that I was able to fertilize, or I had some cultivated fields on Midtown I was able to fertilize today. These little non-plowed strips, they're not going to bother much. They're not going to reduce output too bad. Hear that bird again. I never played that game, so I don't know the reference. But apparently, there's a cuckoo that that plays every time you crash or right before a crash happens. Right. Here and work this side. Then we'll get this cultivator running on a course, and we will get rid of this plow. Right. I thought playing seasons at 24 days is what tests your patience and insanity. Alright, one more downhill run. Yeah, I thought it was expensive for a Lego thing, $179. Of course, you've got licensing and all that fun jazz to deal with. All right. Field 3. I wonder if you cut that tree down if the darn bird will go away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I might have done it. Oh, good. All right. Well, that's awesome. All right, we'll see if no, I'm getting away from it. Let's see if that guy can actually do work on his own. And I am going to sell this thing. I'm done plowing. By the time we need to plow again, I'm going to find some other plow. We're going to run this up to the shop. That way we can get our maximum funds for it. There's that cool gas station. There's the store. Here's where we sell our eggs. Oh, I should have went and got the eggs. All right. Drop you off there. Not hit that. Here we got a plow. Let's just take that one. And goodbye. Alright. Alright, cows go moo. I'll see you later. Tell me in Discord how you liked the movie. Oh, we got rain coming. Let's go ahead and look out over the valley as best we can. Look at this great view way up here. There's the lighthouse, harbor down there. That's the BGA down there. There's the field that we were just plowing. There's our cow farm. Some more fields. There's even more behind us. All right. We're going to take a shortcut. Oh. And we take out the front of the tractor. Well, we need to get seed, so we need to run back up to the store. So let's go in here and get our chicken eggs. There's our chicken eggs. Best part about this map, you don't have to run all over creation to get stupid chicken eggs. So we should shut that so the chickens don't get out. Go down here and get our cedar. Let's see what we can plant. Wheat, barley, canola, soybeans. That's it. Alright, so we got 4 fields. So I guess we put wheat in one field, barley in a field, canola in a field, and soybeans in a field. There you go. Alright, we'll go up and we'll sell ourselves some eggs and buy some seed. And I want to come back and I want to fertilize these fields again, get them up to 2 stages. Hey Terry, how you doing? Oh, we got rain. How you doing? Good thing we can plant in the rain. Alright. We're going to go in here. Get our seed. We're going to go over here and sell our eggs first. Alright. So I think last stream we showed off the fertilizer animation. Let's check out the seed animation. Get seed delivered to us on a grain. Go ahead and fill up. And let's seed back. Oh, that was awesome. 900, oh my gosh, $945 for seed. Oh, watch out there, pedestrian. All right. Like I said, I think we're going to drop this back off the main farm. We're going to get that fertilized spreader. We're going to fertilize up some fields. Take our shortcut again. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think it will do good. Now I've got the I've got the advanced copy, but when it does come out, I'm going to download it anyway, because the downloads will each download counts towards a a particular amount of money for the charity. So I figured I'd download it, get my account in there. All right, let's go get that spreader. Yeah, like here we have diesel. Like this. Let's click this. And now we have the trigger. Diesel. And now we don't. Oh, there, we did it. Oh, there we go. Saved by who knows what. Hey, greetings, Alien Jim and Adam. How you doing? Merry Christmas to both of you. All right. Let's get these fields fertilized so we can get these fields planted. This will be the second fertilization state. You don't think it's too small for a multiplayer server? Hey, Benson the Gamer, how you doing? All right. Looks like we're going to need to get some more fertilizer here in a little bit. Oops. Come on, let's get back up there. I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying my evening here before the insanity of Christmas. Well, it's a perfectly fine thought. We'd have to wait till the map comes out in official release. No, PCSG is open to anyone globally. It's just was started and is hosted over in the UK, but it is not limited in any way to individuals of any country. There we go. All right. Let's see, where is our cultivator at? Oh, I'm just hitting everything. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good. Just hitting everything tonight. The same to you, Jamie. Thanks for the kind words and the well wishes. Keep this thing on all four wheels. This is a rough part of the field. Well, might as well. Let's see here. Let's one more strip this way. Then we'll go fill up the spreader. All right. Whoa, whoa, we're gonna jump the tractor. Alright, let's go up here and get some fertilizer. Alrighty. And then bring it out on a forklift. Fill her on up. And thank you, and you can take the rest inside. Alright, let's get back to fertilizing. I'd say I'm really eager to get seed in the ground. Oh, this field just drops. Just falls away from the road. Where our helper is. Right. Getting this done real quick. Of course, seeding's going to take a lot longer. All right. Put this away and get our seeder out now. Oh, I had no idea he was making runs that way. Oh, I thought he was going to go make the other way, but oh well. That was the automatic course generation. Alright, we'll try not to roll the tractor this time. I didn't see we had a, it's like the old silo's just been knocked over, left in the dirt, and then the new silo there beside it. I didn't see the old silo the other day. Whoops. Oops. That's what happens when you hit tab instead of Q. Alright. Well, I don't really have a preference as to which field gets what. So I guess we'll just put wheat in this field, barley in the next field, canola in the third field, and soybeans in the fourth field. It's kind of plan it as we get to it. And for the sake of just consistency and everything, we're going to go ahead and put up GPS just so we can have good coverage of the field. First seed in the ground, it only took a day and a half to prep everything. Not too bad. Thankfully our ground temp is where we need it to be. The wheat, barley, canola. The only thing we need to worry about is soybeans. Well, I guess technically we can't plant soybeans until tomorrow anyway. Darn gate. It's always in the way on this field. Yeah, I'm using just the default geo. Didn't really know where geographically this map was supposedly set with respect to the Wales geo versus the default. We'll square off the field here a little bit, as we did with our plowing and cultivating. Give us some room on the ends. Another thing, Jason, about the map is lots of these models were created just for this map. You'll notice that lots of the models are not models of houses or buildings that you've seen on other maps. Mapper's Paradise got lots of model makers to donate original buildings and models, and for example the stone hedges. I don't know, what do you call them? Hedges? What do you call them? The little stone walls. Those are new and they're custom just for this map. Over at FSUK, there's a link in the description to the map, the forum topic for the map, and in there's a post where they post basically the credits of all the modders that have donated things to go into the map. Now there is a monument that's supposed to be somewhere around the map, and I haven't found it yet. We might one day when we don't have anything to do, after everything's in the ground, probably a day over the summer, We might go on a hunt and try to see if we can find the monument. Oh, he's finally slipped. He can't get up the hill there. I'll see if he can't. Let's go. See if he can't recover. It doesn't look like he can recover. So what we're going to do is we're going to hire a worker here. Of course you have to go that way. Oh, come on. No, I jumped this earlier. I will just go around. So there's the stone. So we'll just go across the field. Trying to make semi-quick work of this. Although we can't plant anything in this field. If we're going to plant soybeans in this field, we can't plant anything until tomorrow. I guess it really doesn't matter how long it takes. Get our hired worker down there seeding. Just chunk it out. Do the best we can. think the best thing about more realistic, as far as I'm concerned, is the usage rate on the fertilizer and seed is, at least it seems to me, that it's greatly reduced. It's typically that fertilizer spreader and that seeder, you feel like you've got to fill it constantly. Here, I mean, he's only used 6% of his seed. We've got a pretty good chunk of that field already worked out. Now, it is a small field, granted, but so we're going to go for about another 10 minutes, everybody, just to give you a heads up. I do like to try to keep the streams at 2 hours or so. And I'm not really sure when we'll be back on this map. I want to try to keep the UMRV schedule of Wednesday and Friday next week. Of course, we have Christmas on Monday. I doubt I'm going to do anything in the way of streaming on Monday as a result. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow night, simply because it's Christmas Eve. And we do have kids, so we kind of got, as parents, kind of got a busy Christmas Eve, don't we? So just keep an eye on my channel. I do try to schedule up the streams in advance so that you can get notification. I may do more work off camera just to advance time a little bit. Probably isn't really the most efficient way to cultivate this section, but it seems to work. So it started, the stream started in the night and in the evening. Had a fair bit of nighttime darkness in the stream, and now we have rain. Probably not the most wonderful stream to watch as far as the weather goes. We might stream this map on Tuesday, maybe. See how it all works out. All right, almost done. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell this or keep the cultivator. About half of mine just to keep it. Alright. Helper G has completed their task. Run down here. But he only used 6% of his seed. Oh, you did an awful job, man. Got 3 patches right here that you missed. You missed a big old section down there. And I guess at some point we should get a round baler, probably a but we're gonna need some hay if we're gonna buy some cows. We're also gonna need some silage. Can't plant any corn. So we're gonna switch this over to barley. That almost lines up perfect. Yeah, well, I was thinking for silage bales on this grass for money's sake. Then I was thinking we don't really get a lot of money off of silage bales anymore. As best as I can recollect seasons. So it might not be really that advantageous to do silage bales. Ah, it stopped raining. Just in time for the stream to end, it stopped raining. There's our cuckoo bird. We're going to fertilize this field. And look at that. Look how high up we are. This field has a heck of an incline. We're going to finish fertilizing this field. And then we're going to call it over. Call it ending. Oh, I wish, Jason. We're on, oh, I don't remember. I'm on hard or normal? I normally play on hard, so hard doesn't give you nearly that much for silage bales. I thought I had read that they had done something with the bale pricing to knock it down or make it closer to hay pricing for silage bales, but I haven't sold silage bales in a really long time. Last time I sold silage bales was probably in September, and they were selling for just over $1,000 a bale on hard at their best price, which was in winter. Now, I was planning on doing this series on normal difficulty, but I don't remember if that's what I picked or not. I'll have to check when I get out to the save game screen. When I get up here to the top of the field, we're going to start working sideways across, so we don't have to climb this hill each time. See those front tires slipping because I was steering uphill, and it wasn't, they weren't turning the tractor, that's for sure. Let me straighten this thing out. That sounds kind of yummy. You know what it is. You mention what you're eating, you got to share it with the rest of the chat room. I want to thank you guys for coming out and watching. Spending some time with me, entertaining me, keeping me occupied in chat. I encourage you to go check out the Three Dudes Gaming Network, linked in the description below, as well as the PCSG community. Both are really awesome web communities, and both have open multiplayer servers. Now, typically on a Saturday night, I would be streaming on the Three Dudes multiplayer server. But in lieu of this map, and being on the, I guess, given the privilege of helping promote the map, I wanted to do that as opposed to the multiplayer. So that's why we're not on the Three Dudes Open Multiplayer server tonight. But the Open Multiplayer server is available to anyone that is a member of Three Dudes. Anyone can sign up. Just head on over there, create an account. There you go. So with that, I'm going to close out here. Thank you guys for watching yet once again. If we don't see each other or hear each other between now and then, I wish each and every one of you a happy Merry Christmas. And if we don't talk until New Year's, Happy New Year's also. I think it appropriate. We'll just end it here, looking at our festive Christmas tree. So until next time, guys, happy farming.